going live.
It's alive.
I haven't had any
Going
notifications saying it's live yet, so we shall see. Doom 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 did it boom. You're live. I think we are live. Are we live? Yes, we are live. I've just had a notification saying that we are live.
Yes, I had the notification.
Success! We're winning! Hey guys, welcome back to another Botcast. I am Ahsoka. This is a Dizziedee. Hello.
Hello.
And that is a Jonny VR. With a very scruffy beard.
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
My
Mike,
lockdown beard.
I can't say anything. This is probably like the scruffiest I've ever had, my beard. And D's, just like D's beard. You're disgraced.
Yeah.
Disgrace. Have a
Good
shave.
progress on that one.
But yeah, guys, hi and welcome. Sorry this was supposed to be last week, but I decided to do 24 hours of Star Wars and almost died. So I I messaged Jonny. I said, I can't do it. No, I'm going to die. So instead, now we have all three of us because Dizziedee couldn't make last Monday either because commitments, work. So yeah, we're all here, and we're gonna have a little chat about different things. Jonny VR actually put the agenda together for today. So what are we talking about today, Jonny?
Well, I haven't got the agenda in front of me, but it was the first thing. It was definitely Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That much I can tell you. Because they did release, but in the space of 1 week, the cinematic trailer, which is they've released time and time again for their previous games.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. Really cool trailer. And then in the next week they said, "Oh, stay tuned for the gameplay trailer, the official gameplay trailer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla." And they put it right at the very end of the Xbox Series X live stream, or the Inside Xbox live stream. And everybody who waited throughout the whole stream with all these other different, random games here or there, were treated to the gameplay trailer, which wasn't much of a gameplay trailer, to be honest.
There was no gameplay in it at all. I'm sorry. It might have been when you just come in from a cutscene and it comes down into the game.
Yeah. The bit where he's blowing his horn. Yeah. That looks like the end of a conquest battle, but not the actual conquest battle.
It was awful. I'm sorry, but it was awful. The cinematic one looked amazing.
Yeah, it did. But if they tried to play off the cutscenes, the in-game cutscenes as gameplay, if what we saw in the trailer was the cutscene stuff, the graphics look great. They called it a game.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit there, then, Jonny. Try again.
They called it a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Just was heavily criticized.
Yeah, they would have definitely got away with it if it wasn't called gameplay trailer.
Yeah. If it was called official trailer, problem solved.
Yeah.
They actually responded to the criticism as well, saying that fans can expect genuine gameplay
in the
very
game
soon.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Give us your money and then you can see what the gameplay is like. Did you see the trailer, D?
Yeah, I watched both of them. I was very impressed with the cinematic one.
Yeah.
And I watched the gameplay one. I was thinking, right, this is actually going to be the first Assassin's Creed game I play. And then I was like, oh, is this the gameplay?
What? Just backtrack a second. The first Assassin's Creed game you'll ever play. You've never played an Assassin's Creed game?
I played the demo of the last game because I got invited to the opening event ceremony in London. So I went there, played the trailer, I wasn't keen on it because I'm not fussed on that time period.
Can we get the hashtag
Which one was
fake
that? The Greek
gamer
one?
girl, please? Fake gamer.
No, it was the Syndicate one, and I just wasn't fussed on the whole aesthetic of it. But give me Vikings, I'm there. It's like, yes, I want to play this game, but I want. And I was like, oh, what is this?
I can't. That has shook me. I am shook about that, D. I thought you would have, of all people, would have like played Assassin's Creed, like. But it's like I've played more. I've played many Assassin's Creed now, and I was late to the game. Black Flag's the best.
I bought some of the old ones to replay when Valhalla was announced and the cinematic trailer came out. So I want to catch up very quick.
Yeah.
But
you don't need to though, do you really? It's like all Assassin. It's like Final Fantasy games, which we will come on to later. It's like they're their own stories. It's like, yeah, they have nods and stuff. Sorry, I was just promoting the stream. They have nods and stuff to different assassins. It's like they might have the costumes and things like that, but you don't really need to know anything about the rest of them. You just need to know an assassin's got a hidden blade on them, and that's about it, really. So it's like, to me,
I need to play at least the first one, though.
I haven't played the first one.
The first one is a bit. It's not the best one. Like, I think it laid the groundworks for the success of the franchise. But Ezio, which was in Assassin's Creed 2, he was the one who made it what it was.
Yeah. All right.
And that whole set in Rome.
I'm sorry, no, Captain Kenway from Swansea, so represent.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the main protagonist and antagonist were both Welsh. So whoop whoop. I don't think you can see. Can you see it in the back? Yeah, there's my Welsh flag on the settee. It looks like it's the wrong way round, but it is the right way round. So only true Welsh people know that there's a right way round for the Welsh flag. But yeah, so Valhalla. It looks really good, but gameplay trailer that was not.
Yeah, I think you can expect it to be almost exactly the same as the last two, Origins and Odyssey, with regards to the gameplay and the sort of RPG style of it.
Yeah.
But one thing that they said about the game was that it wasn't going to be as big or as long as the last one, because lots of people complained about Odyssey that it was so big. They give you like the entirety of Greece to explore, and they had this really awkward leveling up system where you could only do the next story mission.
Right.
Yeah, it was. But because people complained that it was sometimes a bit too long and it was a bit of a grind, they said that that wouldn't be a problem with this, and you can play it at your own pace.
Okay. It's like I haven't played Odyssey. I've only played Origin, and I still haven't finished it. But it's like that was massive. And it just kept on going and going. I think that's why I haven't finished it, because it felt like it had an end, but then didn't. So I was just like, I just want to finish it. I got XYZ games to play now, so I've still got loads of games to play, and I went and bought 2 more games the other day. So just stop me, guys, stop me. But let's talk about a game that has recently come out and taken the internet by storm, and a franchise which me and Dee know very well. Dee knows like the inside of everything. She knows it all. Let's talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake. And is that an Aerith? I'm gonna say Aerith cosplay behind you.
It is, but ignore that, because I will definitely say I 100% do not know Final Fantasy VII Remake now. I don't know what's going on.
Good.
Everyone has theories, but nobody knows for certain what's going on.
Well,
I played around the original story so badly that nobody knows what's going on.
Is it badly? I enjoyed it. You like said a bit. This is where Johnny like goes to sleep for a little bit.
I was smiling.
But it's like I really enjoyed it, and it's like we spoke about this the other day, Dee, and it's like I'm saying to it is like J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, where I hated J.J. Abrams' Star Trek because it was like, that doesn't happen in Star Trek, what's going on? But then when you think it's a different universe, a different reality, then I watched it again and I was like, that's actually really good. So, but you were still not convinced. And we had a chat the other day and you had a really good theory about Eris, whatever you want to call her, Miss Flower Girl. So, what's your theory, Dee?
I know that the big fans of Final Fantasy VII are completely split. Some love it, some hate it, some are very neutral. Personally, I'm waiting for the next installment to make a decision.
Oh, it's not too long. Then we might be out of lockdown by then. In like 3 years time.
Until like 80% of the game, I loved it. I loved all the beginning. I loved the extra characters. I loved the character development. I loved everything about it. But I'm unsure about the ending. Like, I'm really unsure. And if there's anybody watching, there's going to be spoilers. I'm very sorry.
Like, spoiler warning now, guys. If you're watching live, then come back in about 5 minutes.
So, and it is a lot of people who are playing Final Fantasy VII, big streamers, have all came to the same conclusion that it's all to do around time travel. Now, the three entities that you fight at the end, the three big whispers, have the same weapons as Loz, Kadaj, and Yazoo from Advent Children.
What?
So,
do they?
Yeah, they have the same weapons, and the weapons, if you examine them on their info mode, they're called the same. The weapons are called the same weapons, what they use.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So the three from there.
Yeah.
So it hints towards time travel. Say Ares as well hints heavily that she knows what's going on, and Sephiroth knows what's going on, but nobody else seems to know what's going on. So this hasn't been confirmed that there is time travel. However, what I think has happened, this is just my personal belief, is that due to Jenova taking over Sephiroth, but Sephiroth being so strong he can actually control Jenova cells, he can time travel with the help of materia.
Yeah.
But Aerith in the original game had to die so her body can go back to the life stream.
Spoilers,
because
Johnny.
she can't time travel. She can't time travel.
Yeah.
She's not that strong.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the black materia, she has holy materia. So I think when she dies, her body doesn't fuse with the life stream because it says in the original, if you read it, that not everybody's body fuses with the life stream. Some people, like the ancients, because Ares is an ancient, can decide to travel alongside the life stream so that they can give a helping hand to others. So I think that her essence has gone through the life stream but not merged with it, and is speaking to current day Ares, and that's where the story begins, is examining the burst pipe with the life stream leaking out of it. So I think that Ares is talking to
Aerith.
Talking to current day Ares and telling her what's happened, and maybe even being absorbed slightly by her because she's giving her a bit of her essence, and then also goes back further in time and gives Zack a bit of her essence as well. That's why Zack has changed. And then when current day Ares touches Red 13 and touches Marlene, she gives them part of future Ares. That's why she says in the game that to Cloud, if you get that cutscene, it's a secret cutscene, that he shouldn't fall in love with her because she's not the real Ares.
Yeah, I didn't get that cutscene. I had a cutscene with Barrett. I did.
She's a mixture of Ares. She says she literally says it. So that's why I think that she's not time traveling, but Sephiroth is. But if you listen to a lot of the big streamers, they all say no, they're both time traveling. So I again, Square hasn't come out and confirmed anything.
They won't though, will they?
Be completely wrong. It will be widely off the tracks, but that's what they seem to be hinting at: time travel.
Yeah, I just.
Which one of them has the time stone?
The time stone. None of them, Johnny. You
just held up the time stone.
No, that was not the time stone. That's materia, which I had from the Final Fantasy VII launch party, the CooperCon one. Cool.
I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, and I sincerely apologize to any Final Fantasy people who haven't played the game or people who haven't even played Final Fantasy. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I just love the fact it's like I was
apology accepted.
I just looked at Johnny's face and it's kind of like. Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
should have been like.
Hang on, what's he doing now? Yeah, it's just like reading a book, and it's upside down and backwards and stuff. Is that a Skyrim book?
It is. It's a Skyrim book. It has.
I can kind of see it
it's
through
from
your
the Skyrim
pixelated image.
It has like Goku like.
We can't see any of that, Johnny. It's just still on the fence with it, whether you like it. I think you're gonna wait until all the parts have come out before you make your full decision, really, that you like it. But I really enjoy it, and I can't wait to go back to a CooperCon where there's going to be John there who plays Barrett, and I do believe that Brianna White, who is Aerith or Aeris. I just got a thing warning me that there's not enough bandwidth, but there we go. So Brianna White, I do believe that she's going to be there. Hopefully she'll be at Retro Pom in London, so we can go and see her, and that'd be cool. And I know a lot of other actors from voice actors are interested in CooperCon. Guys probably wondering what the hell is CooperCon. Just I'll go on to Google, onto Facebook, and type in CooperCon, and you won't regret it. Really, it's lovely, awesome. Enough plugging, people. Right, what's next then, guys?
We were going to say something about Last of Us Part 2.
Oh yeah, this is what I. This is what I'd go. I hate Last of Us. But you guys carry on. Take it away.
I haven't actually seen any of the spoilers yet, but I saw the like it all going, haywire, everybody kicking off and everything. Have you seen the spoilers? Have you seen the spoilers?
Yeah. I saw them.
Oh, she's spitting on you, Johnny. She's spitting on you.
Yeah, I saw the leaks, and then I know that Naughty Dog were DMCAing anybody who were posting them. So I did not post them or even save them, but I did see them. And due to that, I think that's why Naughty Dog released their trailer early, just to swish any sort of misinformation. But what they released was a lot of confirmation and not misinformation about the series. So a lot of fans are very, very upset by the looks of it.
No, I didn't see the trailer yet either because of the leaks and things. But if I didn't see the leaks, is the trailer gonna make me think of what the leaks were or what may happen?
So a lot of the leaks were things that fans really, really didn't like. But the trailer that they released, they cut out a lot of the things that the fans don't like, but it's still slightly implied. So it's like you wouldn't guess what the leaks were if you were to just watch the trailer. I know a lot of people have cancelled their pre-orders due to that big leak. Yeah. I saw
the like and dislike ratio. It was kind of crazy for the trailer.
We do have David Jones.
Because
David Jones just said, sorry to jump in, said he can't wait for The Last of Us 2 to come out. The first one was amazing. Take your word on that. I didn't get past the first clicker.
That is completely right. The first one. And what they've done with the second one, which they haven't shown in the trailer, but if you believe the leaks, they've sort of slaughtered the first one and hung Joel up to dry. But I don't want to confirm those leaks because they might not even be right. But it is a slight nod in that trailer to what they have done in a few parts. Yeah.
I see. It's mad though, because this happened leaks with the Game of Thrones final season, and when they turn out to be true, people are like, oh well, it's going to be rubbish.
Johnny,
now.
I'm going to stop you there.
I think the only way
it's still too soon to mention Game of Thrones. We still haven't forgiven them. We still haven't forgiven them. Hey, Tack Attack says hello. So
Hello.
Yeah, it's like with my experience of Last of Us, as the both of you know, I don't do well with jumpy games, as you could tell from Alien Isolation. But I literally got to the first clicker, couldn't get around him, and I was just like, it's like I quit and then played it again. So yeah. Tack says fingers in ears as I haven't watched the walkthrough of first game yet. Xbox come here. Ooh.
That's where
any gamers. Any gamers are good gamers, but from mobile phone gamers.
Oh gosh, don't even go there.
Yeah. So it's a bit of controversy with Last of Us 2 then.
Well, kind of, but there's also controversy about Cyberpunk as well. If you've seen that.
No, I haven't seen anything about
You
Cyberpunk.
can fully enhance every single part. Yeah, customize every single part of your character.
I know, including
literally every single part.
Yes, every part.
part.
Have you seen the one where somebody's put a gun down, coming through the fly of the pants? It's a Glock, okay? It's a Glock, okay? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Well, we know now that a lot of like teenage boys are going to be playing female versions, and well, yeah, we know what's going to happen with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh well, Johnny, should we mention a little bit of Wastelanders?
We can do. Oh, by the way, before we get on to Wastelanders, they said on every Thursday they do an Inside the Vault, like a little update on the Fallout website.
Yeah,
and they said this it wasn't going to be Inside the Vault because next week they're going to release the roadmap for what's after Wastelanders.
We don't want them to release what's after Wastelanders. We want them to fix Wastelanders. We want to be able to play as a team. That's the whole point of Fallout 76.
I know.
Sorry.
It baffles me the decision they made to do that.
It's like
honestly,
you have first-hand experience of me like having a rage about Wastelanders.
Yeah. To put it this way, I'll put this in a way where it's spoiler-free for Wastelanders. If you wanted to play as a team with friends, so you want to go into a building, and Shaq was the team leader, so he goes in first. I have the option to go in by myself, team leader. So being the good teammate that I am, I decide to help team leader. So I follow in after Shaq, only to be told that my progress does not count while I'm helping Shaq, and I will have to go out and come back in again to redo it all for my character. Then, if that's not a problem, and I go and help Shaq, if the objective of the mission is to find a key to a locked door inside the building, Shaq knows where it is, finds the key.
Shaq has already got it many months ago.
So then when I, who's helping team leader, attempts to follow him through the locked door, I can't because I don't have the key. So I have to leave the building and come in as a single player to get the key. And then if I was to go and finish the mission, I would have to leave the building with my key and then come back in again to help team leader finish the mission, only to leave again to come back for myself.
Yeah. So D, you can understand our frustrations now. But
yeah,
we're sticking with it. We've stuck with it for almost 2 years. Well, a year and a half at least. Yeah. We'll still stick with it. I think
it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if they can fix that, and then additionally, what's coming after Wastelanders, whether it'll be a Brotherhood of Steel DLC or a Mothman DLC or something like that.
Hopefully. I don't want Mothman again. And also, guys, don't feel sorry for Johnny, because Johnny's got this OP Gatling gun that he just looks at someone and they explode. So don't feel don't feel sorry that he has to do it. Feel sorry for me that I have to do it on their own.
Yeah, he only has a sledgehammer.
Grognard's axe.
Okay.
What are you going to say, D?
I've heard on a grapevine that this up until next month there's going to be a lot of games dropping randomly. A lot of trailers dropping from a lot of games coming up. But could be wrong, but from this Tuesday up until next month, beginning of...
Right. Well, we know that...
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Ooh. Well, we know you'll be doing your reaction videos. They've been doing extremely well on your channel. Congratulations to those.
If I enjoy them. If I don't enjoy them, I don't post them.
Yeah, that's true. But still, it's like, this is right up your street. All these reaction videos on, especially Silent Hill. Again, it's another one I haven't played. So maybe I will. Who knows? Yeah.
No. PS5. It's going to be one of the flagships for PS5.
Well, I'll have to get it then, won't I? So, because who knows how many games are going to be out on PS5. So who knows? But yeah, I think that's it for our gaming section for tonight. We're going to move on to film and TV now. And Johnny, you have some info, I believe.
On what, sorry? I didn't catch that.
I just said you have some info. It's up to you. What are you going to say? Which one's he going to do? I don't know.
Should I flip a coin?
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Unfortunately, it's not a Witcher movie.
No.
But it is a Transformers live-action movie.
Yeah.
Which
is set on Cybertron, I believe, isn't it?
Well, the live action movie, they don't know what it is. They've set a Transformers movie for the June 2022.
The what of June?
The 24th of June.
4th of June. 2022.
But yeah. And they don't know.
That's still before the next release of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Fine.
They don't be a sequel to Bumblebee or like something else entirely.
Yeah, well,
I still haven't actually seen Bumblebee yet.
Bumblebee is really good. It's like the first 10 minutes, I think it is on Cybertron, and they've gone back to their Gen 1 1980s style animation and stuff for them, and they look phenomenal. And it's like the vehicle modes and everything is Cybertronian, which is back in the very first Transformers cartoon, which was Robots in Disguise. The actual was it More Than Meets the Eye? More Than Meets the Eye is the actual title, I believe. And you had Soundwave was actually a lamppost. So it's Cybertronian lamppost. And you have Starscream was a really cool thing. I've got the actual figure of him back there for the Siege toys, but we'll have a chat about that in a bit now. But yeah, Bumblebee is amazing, and it's like the only thing I didn't like about Bumblebee was like the humans again. That's the worst thing about a Transformers movie is the humans. But no, it was really enjoyable. It was much better than number 4 and number 5. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so hopefully it will go down the. Even if it's a sequel, it does look pretty cool then. So, what are you gonna say?
I saw some other speculation about some guy they hired to write scripts, for maybe them to decide which movie they want to do next. And the other option, if it isn't a Bumblebee 2, is something to do with Beast Wars. I don't know whether you know that one.
Yeah, I know about that one. I don't know. It's like the only thing I know about Beast Wars is like I know what's happened with it, but Andrew, who I go to TF Nation with, and part of the Tales the Unwanted, he knows everything about Transformers, literally every single thing. And so he's told me everything about Beast Wars. And Beast Wars happens, so a little bit of lore for you now, guys. So the war on Cybertron happens, and the Autobots leave Cybertron and crash land on Earth. And then they're under this mountain and stuff, and 1,000,000 years, I think, goes by. And in that time, the Beast Wars happen. So the monkey, which is Optimal Primus or something like that, is the monkey. Anyway, he's not actually Optimus Prime, which a lot of people think. I thought he was, but he's not. So, yeah, that'd be quite a cool one, as long as they don't bring humans into it. So.
Yeah, it might be cavemen.
Mark Wahlberg is a caveman. Or Shia LaBeouf. They'll bring Shia LaBeouf back.
The other thing, though, as I was saying, if it isn't, if it's one of those two movies, like, are they ever gonna sort of pick up after the last night? Sort of a cliffhanger with the Unicron, still being a thing. Like, does it seem to you like they've just sort of
killed that story,
put that away?
Yeah, that storyline's gone. I would have liked to have seen where they were going with that, but the thing that it is kind of like bogus to say that the Earth is this planet-eating transformer. So that would mean when he transforms into Unicron, the planet will rip apart and we'll all die. So that might not be a bad thing in the terms of Transformers world. So all the humans will be dead and it'll just be Transformers. Tack Attack said we need a proper Dinobots movie with everyone reading Grimlock stories for 90 minutes. I've actually met the voice of Grimlock, and he is awesome. He is such a lovely guy. And it's like I follow him on Facebook as well, and he's quite funny. It's like he's like very sarcastic in these lockdown times, and he's just like going, "Yes, everyone just go out and just carry on, and we'll all like be there when you've." When everyone's disappeared and just like having a better life and stuff. He's brilliant. Like. But yeah, I find it weird that they haven't given us a storyline on an idea of a storyline, but they've given us a release date. So it's a bit strange, really,
I think that the people who go and see the Transformers movies, though, will always go see the Transformers movies regardless what the storyline's about.
I feel attacked by that, Dizziedee. We go because of the quality story. No, yeah, you're right. Explosions! Giant robots!
And I've seen the first 3 Transformers, and then I just sort of was like, no, the storylines are getting worse. Apparently they got...
Yeah, they got absolutely abysmal.
And then the humans, and then the humans are just awful in the movies. They're so bad. I just can't deal with it. So I'm feeling like anybody who now goes to see the Transformer movies, as long as they got Transformers in there, they're there.
Yeah. I really feel tempted to take all 6 Transformers films, cut out all the bits with the humans, and just release it then as an amazing film. It won't make sense, but it has everything that we want. But I think I'm going to move on to something really good Transformers related news, and that is the Netflix series that's coming out. Who knows when? It's like they've actually made it, but they haven't released a release date yet. And that is War for Cybertron. Siege War for Cybertron. And that's going to be really cool. It's based off the Siege toy line, which I showed you earlier, my Soundwave. So these are look how cool those details are and stuff on that Transformer. And I do have Springer here as well. Yeah. So it's like all based on this toy line. And have you guys seen the trailer to the series?
Yeah, I think it looks alright. Actually, I might actually sit down and watch that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
What? Right, Johnny, homework after this stream, you're going to watch that trailer. But it's amazing. It's like, it looks like it's going to be for a more mature audience than child audience. Kind of like how some of the Star Wars cartoons are. It's like you can tell that they are cartoons, so they're aimed at kids, but there's a more mature theme to them, and it'll just go over kids' heads, but to us it'll be like, oh, like in the 1986 Transformers movie where they kill off half the Autobots, and it's like as a kid you just like don't really know, and then you look back and then going, they killed off Jazz and stuff like that. But yeah, but I can't wait for it. It looks fantastic, and it's strange that Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, is not the voice of Prime in this one. He is a different actor, but he has done.
Who is?
Oh, that is a good question, and I shall leave our audience wonder because I can't be bothered to Google it. So it's like, I do believe that he has. What? What did you say?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You were cutting out for me.
Yeah, you were cutting out to me. It's like, what did you say?
I said, audience, that is you a job.
Yeah.
Google it and post.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I can't wait for that one. I was really hoping it was gonna be this summer, but obviously not. Yeah, it's like I hope that things go back to a little bit back to normal by August, so I can go back to TF Nation and see Peter Cullen again, because I was lucky to see him just before lockdown. I would post up a picture, but I haven't got it downstairs. But yeah, so we're gonna move on to Star Wars.
Hey,
Well, okay, Johnny. I think I told you earlier that you were waiting for ages, weren't you? You were really waiting for that.
So much.
Well, I told you earlier I got a little bit of a present for you, Johnny. This is from Century 21 Props and Replicas. They have kindly made you General Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. So that is for you in this box. He's made this little box for you as well, this transport box. It's like a shoebox type thing. But so there we go. So Century 21 Props and Replicas has given you that as a present, Johnny, for, I don't know, maybe for some sort of costume. Maybe. Maybe that's why you're growing your beard out as well. So,
maybe.
And
or it could be for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh yeah, all that. But there's the child. We'll talk about Mandalorian too. Actually, let's talk about Mandalorian. Well, let's talk about Mandalorian. John, either of you have seen it? Have you?
Not yet. No, I don't have.
I've seen the Mandalorian.
You have you? All right. Whew. I thought we had a problem, man, but no. No, it's like I know D isn't massive Star Wars lover. You do like Star Wars, but you're not a massive Star Wars lover. Yeah, but you're not like.
I like Star Wars. I just don't have Disney Plus. I can't afford Disney Plus.
Oh man, we're gonna have to sort that out. We got Dean Evans, who's a Luke Skywalker cosplayer, saying, "That's cool. I want a Luke Skywalker one." Saying about the lightsaber, but there. I don't think. Yeah, he has actually. He's printed out a Luke Skywalker one. He's done loads of them. But yeah, Mandalorian, loved it. On Disney Plus right now, they've got the behind the scenes thing about Mandalorian, and it is awesome. It's good to see some of the direction, and they were talking about the effects and stuff this week, because every Friday they'll bring out a new one. And yeah, it's quite cool. But we know that Mandalorian Series 2 should be out in the autumn, or if you're American, in the fall. But who knows? Because obviously COVID has put a lot of things on halt at the moment. But have you guys know the latest announcement of the Mandalorian 2? Of a certain character?
I know. Yeah, I know of a few that have like popped up in the news for the Mandalorian, but as in the most recent one.
Yeah, the biggest one probably, which is
to see Jade.
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar is back. No, let's leave him dead and buried. It's Boba Fett has been announced.
Yeah, it seems.
So, which is interesting, considering Boba Fett was eaten by the Sarlacc in Return of the Jedi. There was always been rumors that he's made it out of the Sarlacc pit. I don't really rate Boba Fett as a bounty hunter from the films. Anyway, but obviously the expanded universe makes him much more menacing villain, if you would call him a villain. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that, because obviously George Lucas has said that Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian, but Boba Fett wears Mandalorian armor. So I'd be interested to see whether they're gonna play that in Mandalorian, whether they are gonna go with Boba Fett isn't a Mandalorian, and then the Mandalorian actually goes, "You don't deserve to wear that armor," and they have a fight or whatever. That'd be pretty cool, I think. So I'm just reading the chat a second, and Dean Evans, who is a massive Star Wars fan, said, no, he survived in one of the comics, I think. And Taka said, I hope that they take from the Legends canon to bring him back. So, yeah, there you go. So he was in the comics. He survived the Sarlacc pit. So yeah, so what other rumors have you heard then, Johnny, about Mandalorian?
The other casting announcement was for the return of Ahsoka Tano in live action for the first time.
Yeah.
Which, again... like it's adding big character names to season 2, right? They tended to stay away from that with season 1. They didn't really have like Luke's gonna appear in it, we're gonna have Han. It was pretty much only Mando and Baby Yoda. So it's interesting that they've gone ahead,
the child,
and
if you will, the child.
Please, Baby Yoda.
The child,
infant Yoda.
Yeah, so I think what they're doing now is like, obviously Ahsoka Tano has not had any live action screen time, as you said. She was only in the cartoon film of Clone Wars, and then you had the Clone Wars series. Was there 7 seasons of it? I think it is. And she's also in Rebels, I believe. So I do think Ahsoka's position in it will be tying with the Rebel Alliance or the Resistance, wherever they be called in this universe, because it's kind of in between Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi, isn't it? It's like it's in that little area there. So I think that's what's going to be. I think they might bring them together because of the Rebel Alliance or whatever. Yeah, and obviously they asked me to be in it, didn't they? In the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
But it's like my schedule was like too busy, so I had to let them down. Sorry, guys. It's like this attic room.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for that.
Yeah, this attic room was far more important. So.
I can't wait to see like the interaction between like Boba Fett and Mando, because both are like men of very few words. So you can imagine how a conversation would go.
Yeah, and you can't really read facial expressions with that either, can you? Like, so.
Yeah, just like the helmet's like hello.
Yeah. That is one good thing about Mandalorian. It's like he doesn't really speak a lot, and he has this helmet on, so you can't see his face, yet you can kind of read his mannerisms and stuff from like the body language, and literally just the deadpan, nothing coming out of him, and it's just looking at his helmet. It is, D, you've got to watch it. It is amazing.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, so that brings us to our next Star Wars-y thing, which is they've announced that the director is going to be, I can never get his name right.
Taika Waititi.
What was that again, Johnny? Say it again.
Taika Waititi.
See, I said it right then, so it's like
yeah.
So Waititi, I'll call him Waititi. He is known for his comedy, really, and things, and he done Thor Ragnarok, and he also was one of the directors in Mandalorian as well. So
yeah,
it's gonna be like Guardians of the Galaxy-ish, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, it's totally like, I was thinking about this because if you look at Thor Ragnarok, it was so different with its humor and direction than the previous two Thor movies.
Yeah,
you know, he's very good at his comedy. So it's like, I was really thinking, are we gonna be in for like a very like comedy-esque Star Wars movie, you know, with all quips and things going back and forth, like it is in the Avengers.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a comedy film. I just think there'll be funny moments. It's like it's not gonna be Jar Jar Binks. It's gonna be It's gonna be Finn and Poe, more than Jar Jar Binks. Really, like. We just got another comment. Theory. The child will be the big bad for season 2 and will threaten to bring about the destruction of the galaxy. Haven't seen the last episode yet, though. Well, have you seen... Right. Recommend searching Mandalorian season 2 trailer, right? And the IGN trailer. They've said, I've had enough, get out, and stuff like that. And he's going, you're not my father. And he's like smoking and things. It's worth a watch. Like I thought when I watched it, first of all, I was like, this seems fake. It seems like a fanfic put together. And then when that happened, then I just burst out laughing, and I was like, yeah, okay, it is. But IGN brought that out, so have a little watch of that. It is hilarious, really. So,
I think the best Star Wars thing I've seen is the Welsh Star Wars.
The Welsh Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, Taff Wars!
I've not seen
Taff Wars! Oh, that's like ancient YouTube. You've got into the YouTube vaults with AD. Oh.
No, it's so good.
I haven't seen that in such a long time. Oh, there you go. There's another thing you're going to have to watch.
I feel like we should redub the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
We should do it.
Yeah, guys, do you think the three of us should dub over one of the newest Star Wars films? Hey, perhaps we might be able to fix The Last Jedi. You never know. we can sort out that film for you guys, for you. Well, we all know that it's like me and Johnny mention this in our gaming streams quite often. In episode 1, where you got the the Trade Federation on the ship and going, "Have you ever encountered a Jedi Knight before, sir?" It's like, and then the other guy goes, "Oh no, I want Troidicals up here at once." And it's like, what? It's like, what are all these accents? Oh, I don't know. It's like, you got a French guy, you got a Welsh guy. It's like, and they, and yeah, that's the things I love about the original episode 1. Yeah, I almost called it the original trilogy then. Oop. Slap my hand. The prequel trilogy. I know Dean is probably like they're like sharpening an axe now for me, isn't it? But no, yeah, it'd be cool. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the direction that Disney are gonna take with it. I know a lot of Star Wars fans don't like what they've done with it, but I'm a big Disney lover, as everyone knows, as you can see. And then there we have a new Disney Plus video every Wednesday. Little plug. But and Johnny's Johnny's saying hit the subscribe button. You were actually spot on, but then doing that. and Dee's pointing at Fallout Friday. I haven't mentioned once. It's like, please subscribe. So thank you, Johnny. We are literally so close as well to 1,000 subscribers. I did joke earlier today about if we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the stream, I would buy somebody a PS5, and then I'd be like, no, and then it's like, oh, that's all the time we got for, right? Bye-bye.
When it gets to 999, that's the end of the stream, guys.
Yeah. Well,
no, I know what he'll do. He'll buy himself the PS5 and be like, I'll buy somebody the PS5.
I was literally about to say that. It's like, somebody's going to get a PS5 this year, and it's going to be me. Well, we who knows? They might not. But yeah, I haven't got anything else to say today. What about you guys?
I think that you're finishing this. No PS5.
Oh God, we're on 998. Just out of curiosity, let's have a little look where we are now. 958.
This is the state of play.
We're okay. 958. Whew. No PS5 today. Yeah. So guys, we're probably gonna do this now next month. I prefer seeing you guys. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Hi, friends. Yeah, so I think it's much better with us on webcam than just the audio. But what do you guys think? What do the audience think? And also, we want you to say what you want us to have a chat about. Otherwise, we'll just do this again and we'll just talk about crap. And Johnny will go off on one about Wastelanders. Dee will go into some sort of Final Fantasy theorism. And I'll just keep doing these effects. But yeah, I haven't got anything else to say apart from thanks everyone for all the support lately. And congratulations to Dee for all her hard work on her channel. Don't forget to check her channel out, and just spam her with with stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like, you're not a gamer. You don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Yeah. Oh, that was one of my favorite comments. Is that literally behind Dee's head right there? That's an entire shelf of Final Fantasy.
It's like a shrine.
It is a shrine of Final Fantasy. Yeah. So
I had some comment. You've never played Final Fantasy, and I'm like, why would I spend all my childhood collecting all the Final Fantasy games, every single one, and the collector's edition, and the ultimate editions, and the deluxe editions? Like, hello.
Hashtag fake gamer girl.
That doesn't tell everyone that he's actually a girl.
Oh.
A fake gamer girl.
Oh, yeah. It's Dean.
That's why
Dizzy Dean. That's a wig. So just want to make sure that everyone stays safe and healthy during these difficult times. And there's the wig. See, take the wig off. But yeah, it's like if you're bored, if you're sitting around and you're bored during this lockdown, we have almost 500 videos you can watch. Just saying. So you could always take a trip down memory lane and see how bad we were, and then look how bad we've become. So
I still enjoy the singing donut, though.
Oh my god.
Singing Donut sequel, it needs to happen.
You've been saying that for 6 years, Johnny.
Here's I got a picture right for you, okay? Singing Donut, except there's 3 of them, okay? And you can put a 1, so you can make 1,000 ready for the 1,000 subscriber special. You have 3 donuts being the 3 zeros all singing to you.
I like it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
As if one wasn't bad enough.
I think I can just do this. There we go. I'm just those 2 have disappeared now, so it's just me. I'm on 3. Let's go back to them. No. No, I don't think that will ever see the light of day again. There was a 6-minute version of that video, but when I showed it to people, I was like, "Oh, shall I play this?" And they were like, "Maybe cut it down." Yeah, I can't believe the views are still coming in on the singing donut video. And I might torment people and actually attach that at the end of this video. So if you want nightmares during the lockdown, then just watch that video over and over. Somebody did say, "Why isn't there a 10-hour version of this?" It's because probably the world would implode. And I don't think I could hear 10 hours of I am donut. No. But yeah, so what do you want us to talk about next time? Just pop a comment in the comments. That would be a good place to put the comments, isn't it? Or just message us on our Facebooks and everything, which are all down there. And yeah, just let us know. Remember to stay safe and stay kind. It's Kindness Month, apparently. So I'm going to be kind to say... I don't know. What kind things can I say? I've said many kind of things. But yeah, so that's been Dizziedee. Say bye, D.
Bye.
That's been Jonny VR minus the VR.
Yes. Goodbye.
And you know who I am. So until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Now, this will take forever for me to turn off the stream because it's lagging like heck. So, Johnny, give me a song.
It's
copyright! It's copyright! Are you sure that you want to end your stream? Yes, I think we do. Bye, guys.
Bye.